Yo, good morning, Bobcats. Welcome back. It's the final episode, believe it or not. It's come so soon. Pretty sad. Me and Jamian, we're bringing Jamian on for the last
What's
episode.
going on, everybody? What's going on?
Yeah, we got some in and out that we're gonna get to enjoy right after this episode. It's
Come on
looking
now.
good.
Yup.
Yeah. So happy to have
man.
you on. Welcome
Hey
to the
man,
podcast.
what's going on? Man? Shoot, it's the last episode, bro.
Right?
Yeah, man.
It's come so quick.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Good morning to you all. It's our final time being here at Wednesday 9 a.m. It's our final time with these morning uploads. We're gonna be taking a nice long break for a couple months. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah. So I'll actually be graduating. So we brought Jamian on because he's going to be the next host. So for next semester, we'll still be running it. So come back. I won't be here for it, but that's what Jamian's here for. He's going to do a good job. He's going to take care of y'all.
Yeah, man.
Bring new entrepreneurs, new stories, new insights.
Absolutely, man. Aaron, he's this episode he's passing down the torch. You know what I'm saying? So next semester, I'm gonna be hosting the Startup Stories podcast, and I'm gonna be here every day Wednesday. Nope, not every day. Every Wednesday at 9:00 a.m. on the dot. I'm gonna be here entertaining you all, giving you all interviews with other student entrepreneurs, and we're gonna continue on the legacy that Aaron brought us forth. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, man, like this obviously couldn't have been done without you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
you. We put this stuff together. And we've been through a lot, bro.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot of crazy moments on here, bro. There's just been so much going on and everything. So I don't know, like what's like the highlight, bro? What's like the best moment in your opinion that we've had
Best
so far?
moment. All right, I can't pick favorites here. We had a lot of good episodes.
We had a lot of good episodes.
But if I had to say some of the most, what I thought one of the most valuable insights were, I would say it probably came from episode 5. Other people said the same thing later on, but the first person to come on the podcast and really say it was in episode 5 with John Beagle. And he comes on and he's like, value your time. Don't just like know your own worth. Like you should, and he came up with like a good idea for pricing. He was like, when you price your product or your service, you should be pricing out about 15% of your customers. That's how you know that your price is a good price, right?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. He was really cool. Yeah. He had a really good insight. That was the one that he was engaged, right? He's like
Yeah.
Nah.
He does the landscaping. Moving on to being a financial advisor kind of things. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I remember him. He had a very good outlook on like being in the present and making the absolute most of what you have right now. And I thought that was like super inspiring and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great episode, bro.
Yeah.
That was a great episode, dude. Holy man. But shoot, yeah. That's like a most viewed too, man.
That's right.
You picked a good one.
No. I don't get any credit for that. I'm sure that was all John. John just like plugged it into his network.
Oh,
cool guy.
He got motion like that.
He got motion.
Oh,
he got
shoot,
motion,
bro. He got motion like that. It's crazy. Wow, man. Well, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited to get started and everything like that. I just want to ask you, man. Host to host and everything, like. First off, I mean, how was hosting? You haven't done anything like this before, right?
No, I haven't. No, this was a first.
How's the experience been?
For me, it's been fun. I don't know how well I did, and that's up to the viewers. But
you did great, bro.
It was an incredible gig. Honestly, getting paid to or getting the opportunity to just sit down and just hear people's stories is something that I ended up enjoying a lot more than I thought that I would. And so that's been pretty cool. And it's like something that I'll remember, and it's just been a cool experience. It's been great for me.
Dude, that's so awesome, man.
I'm excited for you.
You're excited for me?
For it to be your turn, dude. I know you'll love it, bro.
Oh yeah? Yeah. I can talk, great. Man. I can talk, man, but like I don't know. You see, like you had that business insight, bro. Like you've done that business thing. For those of you that don't know, I am a digital media major. I am what's the field? I'm mass communications. You know what I'm saying? So I can get stuff down, but you're specialized in this field type stuff. So like I don't know, like like how do you like come up with questions that like are kind of like general but also focused? I don't know, like what's your process with coming up with questions and everything like that?
Dude, it's just like you just ask what you want to know. Like I don't think like sure like being a business major might let me know like some business terms,
Mm-hmm.
which will be included in how I phrase my questions just because I like know those terms. But
Gotcha.
those same like you can ask those same questions without the business terms and be like it'd be like how whatever you want to ask and it would be in your own words.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of. It's just like when I ask those questions in my words, it's like there are business words in there,
Yeah.
because I am a business major.
Right.
But it's like it's different for everyone, I think, at least.
Gotcha. Yeah, man. Well, then, like, I guess what are some key principles that like you feel I should focus on in order to like be a good host? I guess.
hmm I would say, see, I didn't really focus on this. This is where I think that my weakness was,
Mm-hmm.
but like more of the entertainment value side, the engagement, like keeping people engaged
Mm.
with the interview, the podcast. I think that that's something that you're gonna be much better than me at.
Oh
I
wow!
think that
Thank
that's
you.
gonna be probably your strong
Wow.
suit.
Oh, dude, thank you so much, man. Yeah. I don't know. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. It's like you said, man.
hmm
Just like getting to sit down and have the experience to just listen to someone's story. Especially somebody who's made something successful.
Yeah.
That I think is super important, at least for me, because I'm a creative and I want to create a whole bunch of stuff that's super cool. And so seeing somebody that like sits there and is like, oh, okay, well, like I'm gonna start my own wakeboarding business, or like
Yeah.
seeing someone over there like never eat what was it, soggy worms or
Slimy
slimy
worms.
worms?
Yeah.
That's it. Never eat slimy worms and everything. Like that's a whole nother like level. And so
hmm
seeing somebody that's a student like that, and then seeing like them succeed in that, it's just motivational, man. It's cool.
Yeah. And like what I thought was really cool was it wasn't just like no one's the same. They're
Mm-hmm.
all at different points in the business. They all have different views of business. They think they define success in different ways. Like some people prioritize work-life balance. Some people are like, well, everyone prioritizes
Yeah.
work-life balance,
Mm-hmm.
but
I see what you're saying.
different people sort of have varying amounts of work-life balance. Like what it means to them is different. Like for example, when we had Caden on, his business is his life. It's his
Mm.
passion. It's his ride or die. Like he's not working to work. He's working
Yeah.
because he loves it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like that's what like gets him up every morning and stuff like that. But you have someone like Clayton who enjoys his job. So Clayton does sort of like privatized bartending. So he
Oh
bartends
yeah.
for private events,
Right. Uh-huh.
but he works like one or two events a week, and don't get me wrong, he loves it, and it pays the bills.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a different like he enjoys the time away from it, and he enjoys doing his events when he does his events.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that Caden is someone who embraces sort of the grind of his business a little bit more, and so
Mm-hmm.
you see like varying perspectives with everyone, and that's pretty cool.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, no, there are definitely a lot of perspectives that people have, especially like some people, their business is like you said, their main thing. Like,
hmm
business is life. I enjoy doing that. And for other people, it's like a side thing that they're just kind of growing so that they can expand their life. Like they
Yeah.
treat it as a side thing so that they can have their main like course, which is like, their family, their loved ones, their people and
hmm
everything. And they just have that building up on the side. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. What do you think is like the biggest stuff that you learned from this podcast? From all the guests and everything, what's some stuff that you got?
For me,
Yeah, man.
honestly, taking it back to that. So there are a couple key things. So first, the our second guest, Jared, he was the barber.
Mm-hmm.
He came on and he talked a lot about just his actual journey and his experience. And for him, he was a three-sport athlete in college who took all like AP dual enrollment
Oh, that's
classes.
right.
Yeah, and he started doing his barbering
Barber
business,
school, yeah.
scaled that up to 10K a month in high school while doing all of this other stuff. And I was like, dang. From that, I took away that he's someone who also enjoys what he like really enjoys what he does. Like his whole life revolves around what he does. And it's sort of like, well, if you can embrace that and you can sort of make it your life, there's enough time in the day to do everything that you want and like everything. There's just a lot of
Yeah.
time in the day is what I took away from that.
Nah.
Then there was John, who I took away, value your time. There was Milo. So I had a separate conversation. So sad that I didn't get this on the podcast.
Oh,
But
what's up? What's up?
After the podcast, I was talking to Milo, who's the wedding DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And for him, he pays all of his own bills through his wedding stuff, which I didn't realize. Out of all the people who I brought on, a lot of them, or I guess some of them pay their own bills, some of them don't. But I never really talked to anyone about it except for Milo, not on the podcast, but like on the car ride home,
Mm-hmm.
and that was an experience. Like he talked about what it was like to sort of need to make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not like this can't work. It's like this has to work.
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been great to have on the podcast, but just getting to hear about that on my own was pretty cool.
Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, it's wow. What the heck, man? Like, pull out your phone, get some voice memos. Like,
I will have to have him back.
Sneak that in, bro. Yes, tune in next semester. You know what I'm saying? Might see some familiar faces and everything like that.
Yeah. Do you have any? I know that this semester we did we did only students.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Quinn, our director, was talking about maybe next semester being a different thing, like maybe not being students, maybe being like alums or scaling something up, having some
other people
variety.
outside of it. Yeah, man. I'm not the type of person to say something and then kind of hope it in. I want to make sure that it's there before anything happens. But I do have some people outside of Texas State students, Texas State alumni, that I do want on this podcast, and I'm trying to get them to work their way and everything. I have some friends that I'm trying to get on this podcast. So
Texas State has some cool alums.
They
some
do.
Some pretty wealthy alums.
Pretty
pretty successful.
Hey, you said it, man. You said it. So yeah, I'm personally trying to get in contact with a couple people, get that stuff in, and y'all gotta stay tuned, bro. Y'all gotta stay tuned. Keep waking up at Wednesday 9 a.m. next semester, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it, man. So yeah, this is super. I'm just excited, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna miss you though, man. I'm gonna miss you though. How are you?
Thanks, dude.
You excited?
I'm gonna miss this podcast,
bro, dude. Oh my.
But I'll be tuning in. So like.
Oh, okay. All right. So I still have a reputation uphold and everything. Okay. All right.
You guys get an extra viewer or an extra listener.
Gotcha. I know somebody's listening on Wednesday 9 a.m. Hey, look though, man. I mean, how does it we're the start, dude, of the CIE. We're the start of this podcast. This stuff is gonna last a long time at Texas State. I feel it's gonna be a long time and everything. It's like, how does it feel being like an originator? Like how does it feel? You know?
I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't really view it as me being the originator. I don't know. It's really gonna be you if you think about it, because you're I'm gonna go sophomore or
junior. This is I'm finishing my first semester junior year.
Okay, so you'll be here for another 3 semesters. So like for the next year and a half, it's yours,
I guess, yeah.
But yeah.
This is season 1, bro. But yeah, man. Well, I want to say, man, I am super excited to take up this role and host and everything. I want you to know that this little small, I know it's only been actually it's been 12 episodes. I think this is the 12th. I think.
Honestly, like all credit to the audience, because they've been killing it tuning in. Like when I first created this podcast, I'm honestly humbled and blown away by how many viewers we have.
Right.
Because to just be completely honest, I was expecting like 10. Like a lot of our videos get between 100 to 200, and we've had one get over 500.
Yeah.
And so
that's true. And that's not even that's just YouTube. That's not even taking into account Spotify.
Yeah, that's just YouTube too.
Yeah,
that's pretty insane.
Yeah, absolutely. And so my goal for me, I want to bring this a lot more forward. And I don't know why my voice is getting shaky. I want to bring this a lot more forward. I want to make this as big as possible. I want to be able to go out and go like promote this a lot more. And then imagine people are waiting outside right here to hear the podcast, something like that, as we're recording it. Or imagine somebody is coming up to me like while I'm walking on campus, like, yo man, like I got this business I really want to like promote and everything like that. Like do that, you know?
Yeah, sort of like turn it into like a space where when people come on the podcast, they get promotional value out of it too.
Absolutely.
Like it's not just giving value to y'all. It's also giving value to the guests that we bring on.
Absolutely.
That'd be pretty sick.
Absolutely. So my vision for this, I really believe in this. My vision is I want it not just to be about successful entrepreneurs giving advice, but also I want to reach out to brands that are coming up or brands that are, you know, starting to establish themselves and see their mindset on things. Because I feel like while it's great to have the mindset of somebody who's like already made it and somebody who's expanding and everything, I think it's also beneficial to have the hunger of somebody be recorded, you know, like the drive and like see somebody's vision and just to see like, wow, that's what somebody looks like when they're like, they want something, so they're gonna achieve it. So I wanna do all of that, man. I'm gonna do some more promoting next semester. There's so much, man, and I wanna focus in and get it out. And on top of that, I want to hear your all stories. I want to share your all stories with the rest of the world. And on top of that, I want to learn stuff that I've not learned. A little selfish, but you know, I wanna be able to do that. And I'm so excited. You know, I wanna see everyone's curiosity, their passion towards this stuff, and I also want to learn. Like I said, I'm not a business student, so I want to learn a little business stuff on my own. But with all that being said, man, I'm super excited to take up this mantle. Thank you so much. You've done a really good job. For those of you that don't know, I've been behind the camera every single time we've been doing this. You know, I've edited it. I've seen it all, and seeing Aaron's progression go from the very first episode with me, where we were a little shaky, we were getting it down. You know, it took a little while.
Video like 12 times. It was awful. Oh my goodness.
We hit the stop and start recording a couple more times than anticipated, but seeing you go from that to being here now, or being just this last episode with Kalea, like, I don't know, just seeing the growth is really cool. And I feel like this is going to be some stuff that you're going to take with you. This social skills. You ask a lot of great questions.
Thank you.
It was the one after Theo. Man, I can't remember. It was Theo too, but they were sitting there. They were like,
I think Clayton was after Theo.
Yeah. He was like, man, you asked some good questions. Like that's what it is. And so, I think that this is super beneficial for you. And I want to do nothing but respect what you've done and build upon it. That's my goal here, and that's what I want to do. So look forward. Startup Story Season 2. That's it, man. Like what you gotta say?
I'm looking forward to watching how you perform. You know how you, like what your sort of seasons will look like. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot more entertaining. Thank God, than mine. Because watching my videos, like, or I guess it's just watching your own videos, but like me watching my videos was a little painful. But you know, yeah, I'm looking forward to Jamian. I'm sure everybody else is. But thanks for tuning in, guys. You know, next season's gonna be great. Make sure y'all tune up for it.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in, and take care.
Can't wait, man. Have a great one.